No. 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 Hi guys, welcome to another video. Tonight we are doing a quick tutorial of my 3 top tips for colour grading in Final Cut Pro. Okay guys, right, 3 tips on colour grading to make stuff not totally and utterly change, not talking about LUTs, although I'll mention them quickly, but just to make your pictures look that little bit better. 3 really simple steps that you can use in Final Cut Pro. These things are really simple and it'll make I think it just makes all the difference to your videos. So let's jump in. I've just taken a few clips from our trip down to London last weekend. I'll link the vlogs up above. Go and check them out for me, guys. And quickly before we jump into it, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Zander Round. I do vlogs, I do tech reviews, and we have a whole lot of fun on this channel. So yeah, if you're new, consider subscribing, press the bell so you don't miss any videos coming up soon. As you can see in this first clip, the background is a little bit blown out. So the first thing I want to show you is if we go up to effects, we go into effects here, and you just click on color and you have a color board. So if you add a color board to that clip like so, and then if you press Command 7, it brings something up called scopes. Now these scopes, you have to if you click on this little button here, it's got a little graph button. Make sure it's on waveform and then luma, and this is just the whites and blacks and the colors. It shows you in waveform what your colors are like and what their extreme and low points are. So what I want to do first of all with this first clip that was on there, as you can see in the background, it's a little bit blown out. So what we do, we click on the triangle there, which is a color, we go onto the color and we go onto the exposure. Now exposure, if you watch the wave as I pull the exposure up, and I'm going to click on this, there we go. As I pull the exposure up, you'll see the waveforms go upwards. Now what we want to do is bring those waveforms up just before we start losing the data. So the data starts getting lost at there, you see at the top of the graph where it stops and we lose the data, it goes above about 110 there. So what we're going to do is bring those whites down just before we start losing the data. And if you see, you bring them all the way down, it darkens it right down. But I mean it's personal preference, but this is what I think you should do. So yeah, there we see we're losing data there, we bring it down and about there is good. Now we go to the shadows and we bring what you want to do is bring the shadows down just above the 0 line. So if I bring the shadows down, you see the waveform goes right down, and we click the color board on and off, then you'll see the slight difference that it has made. Now it has made a very, very slight difference, but I think it makes a huge difference overall to the picture and the video as you're watching it. The colors aren't as blown out and the whites are just a little bit lower, and you'll see you get a bit more detail in the wall here as well, and in the side of my face. So that is the first thing. With my videos, I like to warm them up. I tend to look a little bit pasty on the odd occasion. So what we do, we go over to color. This is tip number 3. Bring the color all the way over to the left hand side, and then I'll just raise it up maybe to maybe between 3 and 5%. We'll go for 5 just so you can see the difference. In fact, we'll bump it up. We'll bump it up to 11. So between 5 and 10% is usually what I use. And if we click the color board now, you'll see that has made a massive difference. That in itself, those are the 3 things that I recommend that you adjust in your pictures. And if I click on and off the color board, you can see that has made it's made quite a significant difference to the picture. Yeah, those are the 3 things that I think make a big difference to the pictures of your video. So what I'm going to do quickly is, if we Command C and copy that clip, and we do the same for, and we add these, we go to edit, we add the effect to the other two clips, paste attributes, make sure it's clicked on color board and paste, and that will add the effect to the other two clips as well. So if I click on that clip as well, especially if I click on this clip, before Jake's face was all blown out and the wall was quite white, but now we've brought that down just a little touch, and we've got a bit more colour in Jake's face and in the backgrounds there, and it just makes the picture look that little bit better. We'll check what it's made the difference to the third clip. This is us just walking under the underground towards the National History Museum, and yeah, you can see what it does to that picture. So brilliant, those are the three things. So Command 7, waveforms, bring the exposure up before you start losing data, bring the shadows down just before 0, and add that little bit of warmth to your clips, and it'll make a massive difference. While we're here, guys, when it comes to LUTs, I recommend that you download an adjustment layer for Final Cut Pro. I will link in the description down below how to get, there's a few channels. Ryan Nagel is a really good channel to watch. He's really good when it comes to Final Cut, and on his website as well, that he gives, there's lots of free transitions, and you can buy more complicated transitions for your videos. So yeah, I'll link his channel down below, go and check it out. But I think it was Ryan Nagel I got the adjustment layer off. So with the adjustment layer, if you want to add a LUT on top of these, so you've adjusted all three clips individually, add an adjustment layer, and then I use M installer. So I've got the M-LUT installer here on Final Cut. It's relatively simple. Just go onto minstaller.com and follow the instructions. I drag that M-LUT onto the adjustment layer, and then I can add click on video over there in the inspector, and you can either buy LUTs from Final Cut here, or you can go onto the M-LUT library of pre-installed LUTs, or you can load a custom LUT. I've got LUTs already in here, and what we'll do, we'll add one of Christian MakeGrab. He's another brilliant YouTuber and does some very, very cool stuff. And I'll just add a bit of a natural LUT here to that footage and see what that does to it. And there we go, you can see if you're going for that cinematic look, it just adds that extra bit of contrast and darkness into the blacks. If you're doing slow motion B-roll like Peter McKillen style, these LUTs just add that extra little bit of drama to your video. So yeah, those are my three simple tips, guys. I hope this helps. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions, just comment down below. Let me know what you think, and if there's anything else you want to know, just comment as well. And yeah, that's it. Just a quick video today, guys. Yeah, like I said, smash that subscribe button for me. It really helps me out, and I'll link all the relevant information down below in the description. So yeah, that's it. Waveforms on Final Cut Pro. Adjust those colours, guys. Makes all the difference. Don't be scared. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Bye bye.